I couldn't hear myself.
I'm 15 years old. I've been in the Delta, I started in the Delta Academy. I was in the 7th grade, and my teacher was actually in Delta, Miss Ross Roden. So she introduced me to the program, and I started out. So I've been in the program for about 4 years now, and it's really fun. And I want to say a poem because it kind of came to me, and I thought about it, and I was like, this is a nice poem. I should share it, I'm gonna share it with you guys. Oh, no, that's right. I'm loud enough. It was actually inspired because of my teacher, Miss Ross Roden. She was a very wonderful teacher, and this is kind of like in a way of appreciating her. He says the problem with teachers is, what's the kid going to learn from someone who decided that their best option in life was to be a teacher? He says the problem with teachers is those who can do and those who can't teach. I decided to bite my tongue instead of his and resist the urge to inform the other dinner guests that it is also true what they say about lawyers, because this is dinner after all, and this is supposed to be polite conversation. I mean, you're a teacher, Taylor. What do you make? Be honest. And I wish he hadn't done that. Asked me to be honest. See, because I have this little policy about honesty and butt kicking. If you ask for it, then I have to let you have it. You want to know what I make? I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I can make a C+ feel like a Congressional Medal of Honor and an A- feel like a slap in the face. How dare you waste my time with anything less than your very best? You want to know what I make? I make kids sit through 40 minutes of study hall in absolute silence. No, you may not work in groups. No, you may not ask me a question, so put your hand down. Why won't I let you use the bathroom? Because you're bored and you really don't have to go, do you? You want to know what I make? I make parents tremble in fear when I call home around dinner time. Hi, this is Mr. Molly. I hope I haven't called it a bad time. I just want to tell you something your son said today. He said, leave the kid alone. I still cry sometimes, don't you? And it was the noblest act of courage I've ever seen. I make parents see their kids for who they are and who they can be. You want to know what I make? I make kids wonder. I make them question. I make them criticize. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them write. Then I make them read. I make them spell definitely beautiful over and over and over again until they never misspell in either of those words. I make parents see who their kids can be and will always be. You want to know what I make? Oh, I forgot. Final drafts in English. I let them know that if you got this, then you follow this, and if anyone tries to judge you by what you read, you give them this. And I can tell you so that you know what I say is true. Deltas make a difference. Now what about you?